Hello everyone, my name is Derpify and welcome back to episode 3 of Gnomoria. So in the last episode we dug out, well we started at least setting the tasks to dig out some more of this area so that we can use it for stockpiles and actually wood crafting workshops and all that sort of great thing, and also because we want to create I should actually explain why I'm doing all that. We want to create a lake here, so I mean a well, not a lake. Jeez, we can't make a lake yet. We want to actually create a well so we can get water for us to drink, and then turn that into strawberry wine and all that beautiful sort of drinks that you might expect to make out of, you know, water and strawberries. And so with that said, we are going to just resume the game, and we've actually got some blue blocks here, which should be lapis lazuli. If I can. Yep, lapis lazuli wall. No idea what it's used for. Maybe it's used to create something blue, like a swimming pool, like you know how swimming pools always have blue tiles underneath. We could create a gnome swimming pool. It wouldn't be that deep because, you know, we wouldn't want too many people drowning, and yeah, so that's fine. So with this this room getting dug out here, this is going to be our wood preparing area, or whatever you want to call it. It's sort of a, what do they want to call it? It's a wood workshop basically. So the sawmill and the carpenter and the wood carver are gonna go in there, and I think we might have changed. No, we didn't. Let's just see the professions. Okay, so we got 4 miners. Okay, that's great, that's fine. We've got some hungry people. We're actually down to 45 food. That's a bit lower than I would really like it at the moment. So let's go to agriculture and let's forage some of these apple trees. So some of the foragers can do something whilst our miners are we'll actually get some of these strawberries as well. And I think I do have a raw food stockpile. I can't remember if it's this one. Let me just check. Whoops. Let me just check it really quickly. And food, yes, this will be for all our foods: eggs and meats and sausages and bread and sandwiches. Oh, I want to have some sandwiches now. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so this is being dug out, and we're going to want to, this should get cleaned up. All this muck should get cleaned up and placed in our stockpile. What is this? I think this is coal. That is coal, so we soon will be able to create torches to light up some areas. That is going to be awesome, because some of these caves are pretty smelly and dark, and we don't want rats to start building up and just creating poop all over the ground, and, you know, we don't want to be living in that. Okay, so we want to go to build and workshop wood. The first thing you want to create is a wood sawmill. Now you'll just need 10 of any logs and 10 of any raw stone, which I do, and you can just place it anywhere. Obviously with the R key you can rotate any item that you're going to place, so we'll just place it there in the corner, nice and neat. And one of the builders will eventually, ooh, is that strawberries? Looks delicious. Okay, and then I think these other ones are apples. Yep. Okay, so someone's going to start. See, there's a log there already, and someone's going to actually start. We can actually check who is building it. Gus is building it. Gus is our worker building the workshop, and it shouldn't take terribly long because it is one of the earlier items. But I think if we switch someone else to a builder, we will be able to. We'll switch this miner back to a builder, and he will be able to create our next piece of our, what do we want to call it? The wood workshop. Yeah, the wood workshop. That's fine. I keep getting confused with what the hell. And the carpenter is basically a, oh, I need some, oh, okay, so we need some stone blocks before we can actually continue with more of our wood production things. So let's go ahead, and I guess we can just turn this, I want to actually have some terrain in the way here, just so that they can see, just more visualize. Some of these are actually, wait, no, that's not correct. Oh, damn it, I think that was what I wanted to do. Terrain, build a wall, just a soil wall. Just place this here, and then in this area we'll have some stone carving tools and things like that. So we can extend it just a tiny bit more, just about 3 or 4 blocks, and there we go. So now we can actually set a build task for a stone cutter, and this will just need any log and any raw stone. So it's pretty much exactly the same as the woodcutter. And what these two things do, the stone cutter and the woodcutter, what they do is essentially make you, well, they allow you to cut up logs in the log cutter into planks, which are used for pretty much like everything, your tables, your chairs, your doors, and your things like that, and torches as well, and crates and things like that. And then the stone cutter, which will allow us to cut up blocks of stone from just these big chunks. So then that'll allow us to create things like the side of the well, stone walls and things like that. So this is all pretty useful stuff, especially when you're starting out. You do need to start with the basics, and I think I still have my sapphires down here. I can't do terribly much with that at the moment, at least. And I do have 129 food now, so that is awesome to see it shoot back up. I think my ox, actually, I learned this recently. I think the yaks, oh my god, oxes, they're not oxes. Sometimes when you click on the yaks, they will have yak milk, so anyone can basically come and just drink it whenever they want to. You don't really have to forage it, as far as I know, because it'll just disappear and then reappear as people drink it, and it gets re-farmed. So that's nice how it's automatic. Zith and Gus, they're all falling asleep. I guess the stone cutter is going to get built first, because Gus was building was it Gus building worker open? Okay, so Gus probably was building it, but he's fallen asleep now. Let's speed up the time a little bit, and we can just watch. There's a cool thing you can do. You can actually, when there's only one person asleep, if I can catch him, I forgot to put it slow. If I can click on, okay, so we do have our stone cutter created now. So we want to basically just have that repeating, just the blocks. Okay, I should explain this much better. So craftable items, this is where everything is going to be crafted, and masonry, that's basically your skill. I think what skill of masonry you need to create that, and then it'll just tell you what you need to create it. So you can use lapis lazuli, bauxite. Let's just click it on bauxite at the moment, because we do have a shit ton of that. So we click craft block, and then in the job queue here, you'll have all your different things, and you just click repeat, and that means as soon as any of the materials are available and it is possible to use the bench, then people will constantly create blocks and slabs. So what we want to do is actually, I think we should extend this room just a tad more. And then maybe we should just link it up as well, so that we can stockpile our blocks and planks much closer to our actual wood cutting our stone cutting area. And let's just speed things up a touch, because there's only one person awake. Everyone is slowly dreaming of yaks and gambling, and just the gambling yaks. I mean, they never learn, do they? It's incredible. I've just got so many apples here now. I wonder how many apples I do have. I think I can find that in stockpiles. I can just go like food, and then I have no idea. I don't actually know how to do that. Maybe you can't see like a really easy view of everything you have, but just seeing a view of your food and your drink is pretty much all you need at the moment. Seeing individual items is kind of a little bit picky. And we have our our wood sawmill. So we want to create a whole ton of planks. So we're going to obviously craft them again and keep them on repeat. We love keeping things on repeat. And then let's speed up time again and wait for some people to wake up. Yep, people are waking up, and we've got someone here, and he's crafting those stone blocks. So if one of our miners wakes up, we can break through all of this, and we should actually try and get the well started, because that takes quite a long time, because it's so far away, generally, the water from all your resources, so they have to be like taken back and things like that. So we want, workshop, food, and then it's a well. So when you build it over water, you can drink water from it. So I'm just trying to figure out, okay, so that should be, sometimes it's hard to get acquainted with where things are actually going. Oh, you know what I've just done? That is a dumb thing. Okay, that's actually a good tip. I have just created that well up in the air, like a whole bunch of blocks. So that is wrong. We want to go cancel job, highlight it, and it will cancel. It should cancel the job at least. What is going on? Oh my god. I don't know why that's not cancelling. but we don't have to worry about it anyway. No one's going to build a well up in the sky. And you have to actually zoom down to the level. That's what I got wrong. You have to zoom down to the level of what your building is going to be. So you actually want to zoom, I think it's just this level, and then we want to go build back to our food and drink and our well. Okay, so 4 blocks, 4 planks, and then that is going to be built. Let's just put it there so it's close to the yak and they can graze on the delicious water that comes out of it. And I think we can let's just forage more of these strawberries that are cropping up here, and then with those seeds that we get, we will create another farm here, and it'll be more strawberries because we love strawberries. And we can also, once these are gone, extend the pasture for these beautiful yaks. So we don't want them to be too inactive, because they might get sick and then the milk will go sour. Because, okay, so we can see all the blocks here. I should have actually been onto that with our stockpile. So let's go make a fairly big stockpile for goods, stone and blocks. So we want to actually not have blocks in the raw stone here. We want to keep things neat and organized, so we're going to come over to stone and deselect blocks. They're going to be all moved back over, as you can see right there. They're quick and snappy on it. So now that we should have some planks. I don't know where they're being stored, so that could be a bit of a problem. We do need to build out some more things though, so I'll mine out some more things. So let's extend this room by at least 1 block in that direction, and sort of just keep it going with the lines of the mountain. And I guess this area is, I can't tell if this area is lower. Okay, so there's a drop that happens in there. You can actually use, I think it's the F key, yeah, it's the F key you can use to actually cut down the wall sections so you can see through the walls, as you can see. That's very useful if you just need to see something that's in like a tricky position and you can't see it currently with the view that you've got. So this should be collected okay, but it doesn't have enough room here. Okay, so many things to do, but don't worry, we'll get onto it. Okay, so let's designate an area or a stockpile for our wood. We just want to make it like here, I guess. There's no perfect place to put it. And we'll go goods, wood, and we only want planks in here. Logs can stay outside, it doesn't matter, they can get spiders and things all over them. It doesn't worry us. Maybe gnomes like to eat spiders, and actually I think spiders are an enemy in this game, and we're probably going to be killing them later on once we get enough people and enough trained warriors. So the planks are being made. There's 1 plank right there I can see, and we actually want to get an order for, oh, actually, yes, we need to build a new piece of machinery, which is the carpenter, which basically allows more intricate things to be created, like doors and barrels and crates and things like that, and tables and chairs and beds. And having said that, we need beds. We need a place for our people to sleep. So that is actually a pretty big task, bigger than you'd think it would be. It's not just clicking a button to create beds. You've got to create personal rooms for each individual person, and then you have to obviously have the cotton. So I think I should have, okay, strawberry wine, oak crate. No, that's just wood in there. Is there anything? I don't think there. Wow, so we've got some strawberry and wheat seeds. So we're gonna want to extend our, oh, the well is actually built. That was really quick. I didn't expect it to be that quick, but I guess we've got someone that's light on their feet, and that is awesome. So our drinks are going to be coming along much quicker. Having said that, I think the beds are going to be saved for next episode. If you want to find out how to keep your gnomes happy, safe, and very warm at night, you should definitely check that out. It'll be posted on the channel probably tomorrow, most likely tomorrow. Look for it tomorrow because I love making YouTube videos, and I want to thank all you guys for watching, all you new subscribers. I love you. You are great people. I can't thank you enough for supporting me and subscribing and actually enjoying the content that I create and leaving comments. I always love comments. I will respond back to pretty much every single one unless I can't think of something to say, because sometimes there are just really random comments that will just be like, oh, banana cheese on the mountain, yes, and I'll just be like, I made a made a town called the Grizzly Inkling. Okay, so from where Mao Winborb, I salute everyone, and I'll see you next time.